Hey yo, what's up, Brad Gang? It's your boy, Holy Brad H2O. So, as you know, I have not recorded in a minute. I haven't done a face-to-face video in a minute. I haven't really recorded any AI music videos and posted on the channel in a minute. I haven't been doing YouTube shorts. I haven't been doing edits. I have been doing a big load of pretty much nothing. So, it's pretty much just an entire thing where I currently don't know what I want to do with the channel. It's mainly just thinking about a lot of change when it comes down to the channel. And it's kind of just hard to really go over it all. Especially because of the fact that now having an actual job and everything too does, make things a little bit of weird time-wise. So I can't exactly get a recording schedule if I want to do anything. And gaming's a little harder than it was before because I don't have that same little place where I can set up my my phone that I would use to record. But I have been playing a lot of video games. I have been playing a lot of GTA. I've been playing a lot of Roblox and played a little bit of Minecraft recently. But honestly, that was just because I wanted to randomly explore a map. But no, I mean, when it comes down to Roblox, I've been playing mainly just two different games. I've been playing Roblox Aftermath. Great game, personally. And really, it is worth the buy. Especially because of the fact that it's just... And I don't really play the game for the PvP. A lot of people do. I play the game for the, the zombies and just that experience. And the rare loot. It makes it fun. And then I've been playing All-Star Tower Defense on Roblox because, again, a great game. It's, of course, well, technically it's All-Star Tower Defense X because the original version died out and everything. And nobody was really playing it anymore. All-Star X is pretty much the revamp. Currently they have that JoJo's Bizarre Adventures event and with Diavolo. And I do want to get him. He is a character that is on my list. Because I only have 2 of the, I don't even know, I think maybe it's 7 by now, Unbound units. Because I have a Kainu, which I got randomly during one of the trial 2s, where I was just trying to get Ace's hats to ascend Ace. But, I got him, it was a good grab. And then, whenever I was doing summoning, I got Kokushibo during a random 1 summon. And then, of course, technically, I got Kokushibo twice, because then whenever I got to my Unbound Pity for Y Banner, I got Kokushibo again. So whenever I get to the Pity for X Banner, I'm pretty sure the Unbound's supposed to be Crolio, or whatever his name is. So, I guess I'll get him eventually. I really do want to get Esdeath, because she's a pretty good character, from what I've heard, when it comes down to the Unbounds. I'm not sure which one's the best yet. I think it actually is Kokushibo. But his mission is difficult. I even found a strategy to kind of make the NPC missions, work easier. And I was able to get pretty far. It's just, for some reason, he's able to put units to sleep really fast. Which means, if anything, if I'm going to try it, I probably have to bring the units that normally I use to slam and bring Giorno to try to, unstun them. Which I haven't tried, so I might actually do that. See how that goes. Because if I can attack the Kokushibos, because I just need 10 moves on blood. Because as soon as I get that, Kokushibo's pretty much mine, and he'd be definitely a super valuable Unbound that's ascended for me, because I have a couple different ascended units by now. Of course, I did manage to ascend Ace, which is probably one of my best. I ascended Sukuna, which that was I think if not Ace, he probably is my best. Jotaro, Giorno, which I was a little sad about Giorno because I thought he would have gotten Golden Experience Requiem, but he didn't. But, you know, you win some, you lose some. But I've just gotten a lot of different units, and I've ascended a lot of different units. So, I mean, I'm doing pretty good in the game. I do have one of my alt accounts that actually has, I think it has, because it has Esdeath. I'm pretty sure it has Kokushibo. I think Esdeath ascended, I'm not sure about Kokushibo. It has Akainu, Zeke ascended, and all that stuff. Actually, Zeke would probably be a good character to try to get. But he really only does that good if he has All-Star. So, I don't know. Zeke would probably be somebody I'm trying to get eventually. Especially if I can get All-Star on him, then he'd probably be very helpful for the NPC events. And Esdeath would probably be helpful because of her freeze. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just, I have a lot of stuff that's going on, so videos have been a little hard to record. But no, I mean, I thought I'd give you this little bit of a life update. And currently I'm trying to do stuff with my hair. My hair is like a dark red. It's probably hard to see in the shadows, especially for the fact that it's been already fading out for a little bit. But, I mean, I do still keep up with my hair dye and all that stuff. That definitely don't have that same exact energy as I did way back when. Before you'd see me doing crazy stuff on trampolines and stuff. I don't really got all that much energy anymore when it comes to that. Honestly, it's just like, I think at one point I can try to bring back gaming into the channel, but I just need a good time, and probably wouldn't be super often. If I was gaming doing anything, there'd be Aftermath, All-Star, or like, by chance, GTA. But I really don't know, because, I mean, the GTA videos were, like, they weren't exactly big on my channel, but, like, they were still good videos. Of course, I still hang out with one of the people from those videos, Wolf. You know, he's also the person that did a lot of the edits. Because I did, like, I did a couple. But the AI music was all me, which was something that I was glad that I can actually create and share with people. I have still been creating a couple AI music songs, but it's like, mainly it's just whenever I get an idea, I put it in there, get a good one. But, you know, I mean, me and him still talk and hang out all the time. From what I got of it, because recently his controller got stick drift. So he was fucked when it came down to gaming. But, yeah, he got a new controller, so he's back to being able to game, which is good. Might see if he actually wants to play a game today. But, really don't know, honestly. But, one thing you guys may or may not know, I'm a big fan of, like, what ifs when it comes to different things, like anime or shows, like, I don't know, let's say, what if Shane killed Rick back in I believe it was season 3? You can already imagine what probably would have changed. I don't think the governor would have been around too long for season 4. Yeah, I don't think the governor would have been around too long for season 4 if Shane was leading that group, dude. He would have, because the best way to put it is Shane back in seasons like 1 and 2, before he got clapped by Rick was literally what Season 5 Rick was, but just a little less energetic and way more dark. So, I do not think the governor would last against Shan. But, in like, for anime, it's like pretty much just like, I don't know, let's say, what if Goku was born with God Ki, or what if Goku was born like a Super Saiyan 4, or born with Frieza's potential or something. Either way, like, I'm the sort of person that gets interested in those sort of things, or like, I mean, I've been really watching a lot of Dexter recently, which is good. It's a good show. I actually watched the entirety of the original Dexter. I was watching episodes of New Blood. I don't really care for Original Sin. It just never really caught my interest. But New Blood, I watched most of it. And I already know how it ends, because YouTube Shorts spoiled that one for me. But, I mean, it's more or less a thing where it's like, I like the original Dexter, and I've been loving Resurrection. It's amazing. Spoiler alert, so if you don't want to be spoiled for the most recent episode that's out of Dexter Resurrection, I'm so sad Angel Batista died. Honestly, that killed me. Because I was like, God damn it, because I actually liked Angel Batista. He was actually one of my more favorite characters, besides for James Dokes, which we all know exactly why James Dokes is probably my favorite. His memed line that he even brought back in the beginning of Dexter Resurrection. So glad that they actually did do those flashbacks for those guys. It brought a lot of character to Resurrection, kind of set the tone. And, of course, I do have my own theories about the show. Like, as you know, there's a character that's technically not been revealed yet. His murder weapon was revealed by Praetor. But it is a thing that does interest me, and I have my theories of who it could be. On, who the New York Ripper is. And part of me thinks it's a Blessing. So, Dexter's landlord, if nobody knows his actual name. Part of me thinks it's him. Because of the fact he's just so, he's so nice. But he was a child soldier. And you just don't know. Maybe he might have pulled some crazy stuff whenever he was, whenever he got to New York. I don't really know. But if not Blessing, I don't think it would have been, Praetor or anything, because I just don't, the size of that weapon, no offense to Praetor, it's not working out. Not for the sort of kills that I've been seeing that were done with that New York Ripper tool. But it's really just, if not Blessing, I can, maybe see the New York Ripper being, I'm trying to remember what that character's name was. And a part of me, what was her name? I honestly don't remember. It was the girl that was technically Harrison's girlfriend. She's just suspicious. She has the injured arms, which does kind of really make me think it's not her. But it also makes you think of how, did she injure her arms? Was it by, swinging around this big weapon? Or something like that? Plot-wise, I don't see, who it could really be, besides for maybe a Blessing or her. Because there's no other, really big characters who have that sort of impact. Praetor's bodyguard is disgusted that Praetor likes killers, so it's definitely not her. And if it is, if they reveal it to be her, I'm honestly probably going to be a little disappointed because of just the buildup of her hating killers only to be one, which seems to be like somewhat notorious, going off the fact that like the Special Agent Wallace is a big fan, I guess, or not exactly a fan, but like it's a case she could never solve. Which, I mean, hey, what are her partners, the New York Ripper? It's very, 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 like, not really believable that it would be him. But it would be so crazy if he was the New York Ripper. But no, I mean, but it is sad that Angel's dead. But I'm also thinking, like, who else are they really going to link from the original Dexter show and bring back in this, like, newer Dexter? Because if you really think about it, Angel's dead, he's no longer investigating it. We see Quinn in that same exact episode doing a call to Wallace, or Wallace called him. But besides for Quinn, we've seen Mazuka, but I highly doubt he's going to New York, even if it was something to do with, like, investigating Angel, or why he's disappeared, or this and that. If anything, I can see Quinn going to New York to investigate why Angel disappeared. But, I mean, besides for Quinn and Mazuka, there wasn't really any other, like, big law enforcement members that were still, like, alive. Because it's like, of course, Deb's dead, which does suck, because it would have been a good reveal to reveal that she's still, like, alive and something. Because whenever I saw her New Blood and realized that she was just a vision, I was like, man. Because I saw the end of Dexter. I know that she goes, like, brain dead, and Dexter's ship goes all crazy. And of course, a big crash happens, but it's like, it just really does make me think, because I'm like, dude, if she would have been alive, she could have been the perfect person to finally put an end to the Big Harbor Butcher and arrest Dexter. Because, like, yeah, she killed LaGuardia and all that, but I can see Deb turning in Dexter at the end of, like, Resurrection or some shit, and then admitting to the murder of LaGuardia and being arrested herself for, of course, that murder. Like, I can see all that. But she's not there, really, so it's really just Quinn, who I think would be the only person who can really go into New York and still have some sort of interesting dialogue to have to do with Dexter. Especially, it does make me question if, because Dexter was given back his ID and everything, or I guess his newer versions, by Batista, because now Dexter is legally alive. So, I wonder if that means that Quinn and Mazuka know that Dexter's legally alive. Because if Quinn knows that Dexter's legally alive, then he might go to New York to continue what Batista was all, going after. But if he doesn't know, I don't see why he'd go. But, like, at the end of New Blood, how, like, Harrison went and shot Dexter. I mean, now it's good that they do have that sort of, like, good father-son relationship, I guess. But it's still a questionable thing, because there's no way Harrison's New York Ripper, because he was not even around during that time of that case, I believe. So, really the last thing that can happen is Harrison turning in Dexter, or Harrison dying, and Dexter feeling really guilty and turning himself in, or something. Because, of course, Dexter's whole entire thing is that he goes after killers. So if Harrison, like, continues killing or something, Dexter might have to, pull what he does best and put an end to it. And then he'll feel guilty, and maybe, boom. Right then and there, maybe he'll put himself on his table. But I mean, honestly, that season might be over if I really think about it, because I'm pretty sure they're bringing it back for at least a season 2, and I'm hoping for more than that. But if it is the end of season 1, they left it good. Like, he is trapped in Prater's serial killer fun room. Like, stuff from Jeffrey Dahmer, John Wayne Gacy. There, of course, was stuff relating to Dexter's Bay Harbor Butcher stuff. There was the Ice Truck Killer. There was a lot of different stuff. And also, it does make me question if Dexter will ever get Al. I hope he gets Al. He was the one that got away. But, sorry, I went on an entire rant about Dexter. But, no, I mean, I'm happy that I get this little chance to talk to you guys, so. I'll see you, Brad Gang.